Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Jacob. Welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, I'm an online fat loss coach, and today I want to show you how my client Jason has lost 17 pounds in the last 4.5 weeks. It's absolutely nuts. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So over here, this is what we have. We have Jason. So he came to me looking to lose weight. He was about 260 pounds, and one of his main struggles was wings and beer. Like, that's why he couldn't lose weight. He was, always eating a bunch of junk food. College football game days really getting to him. So, he was serious about wanting to make a change, and I was proud of him. I was like, it takes a lot to really admit that, and like for you to truly want to make this change. So that's exactly what we did. He doesn't know too much about fitness, and I didn't want to completely bombard him with too many things. And that's something that I like to preach a lot. If you're like looking to get brand new into fitness, I wouldn't recommend bombarding yourself with a million different types of, things, workouts. There's a lot of things on social media which can seem overwhelming, and I understand that. So I'm going to show you the process of how Jason was able to lose the 17 pounds in the first 4.5 weeks. And yeah, I don't even have him on a specific meal plan, so I'll show him that, or show you guys that. So what do we do? So as soon as we signed up, we came up with this pre-meal plan, and it's honestly just has goals. So I wanted him to learn how to track with MyFitnessPal. If you don't know how to do that, like, that's totally fine, because we hopped on a one-on-one call. I told him exactly how to track, what foods he needs to pick out, and learning to say no to cravings. Instead of fast food, make cooked food from home. It's a lot less processed if you cook food from home. Incorporate more whole foods into meals, such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, even oats, potatoes, rice, all sorts of those things. And then practice feeling satisfied instead of stuffed. That's a huge thing. That's something that I used to struggle with whenever I was like 220 pounds. I always felt like that satisfied feeling I was supposed to feel stuffed, and that was me being full. But practice feeling satisfied. That goes a long way, and that'll make a huge difference. Practice eating similar meals every day with small changes. This is a huge one. I'm not saying you have to eat each meal every single day, but just like similar meals, like breakfast. Try and get in the habit of eating the same breakfast every day. I've been eating probably the same breakfast for the last 3 years. Nothing's changed. But yeah, whenever we do slowly transition into a meal plan, this is going to help you transition a lot more smoothly. But yeah, literally within the first couple weeks, Jason already knew how to track with MyFitnessPal and was already making great progress and better results, or better habits. So we've been keeping up to date, and once I realized that Jason knew how to track and was already making better habits and amazing progress, I had him start tracking his protein, and he had it down almost instantly. Like, he knew how many ounces of chicken he was supposed to have, but like he was doing amazing at it. And then again, like, once he got done with that, he was doing amazing with that. We turned into a macro plan. So what the macro plan is, it's literally just me telling you the amount of calories I want you to eat every single day, the amount of protein, because we were already tracking protein, but now I'm going to have you track your carbs and your fats. Now, this is, really important too, but at the same time, I'm not going to have you do this if you don't already know how to track your food. So that's kind of like why we ease our way into it. So literally for the first month, we've been working with each other for 4.5 weeks. He's learned how to track. He's learned what foods, need to fit in his macros. So within 2 days of giving him his macro plan, he already knew how to select foods for his macros and knowing what he should be eating every day. Because, we took our time going into a macro plan. If I just threw this at him, like, yep, good luck, hit this, he won't know how to do that. That's why I'm going to teach you how to track with MyFitnessPal. We'll slowly transition to that, because you don't want to bombard yourself with way too many things, because you're just not going to stick with it. And if you don't stick with what you got, you're not going to achieve your goals. So that's why we ease into things, man. I think it's such a huge thing. If you could track your food for about 21 days, I don't know if you guys know the saying, but 21 days makes a habit. I'm so huge on that. And I think this, truly proves the point. He's been killing it. I'm going to move you guys over here, but as you can see, we were weighing in at about 260 pounds right when we started. Okay, we were weighing ourselves every single week. After the first week or so, we were already down 6.5 pounds, which is crazy, really crazy. You don't see that too often. but he was dedicated to wanting to do this, and nothing was going to get in his way. So we continued to I just had him keep tracking his food, making sure he knew how to do so. And then he lost about 2.5 pounds this time around. And then I had him track his protein. Okay, he lost more weight. And then over here, we kept doing that. I told him that I wanted him to increase his calories because he was dropping weight really fast, and I didn't want him to like completely crash diet. So yeah, about over here we started implementing our macro plan. And he's been doing that for the last couple weeks, and the weight loss kind of slowed down a little bit because it's not like we're in the beginning stages. And I've been having him increase his calories because again, like I don't want to completely destroy his metabolism by crash dieting him. So yeah, I mean that's how that works. I can show you his calendar and like how everything looks. So yeah, 260. The first day he was weighing about 259, eating about 2,000 calories. It was very inconsistent. So that's something that we've talked about is try and get that consistency a lot better. Like there's days where you're eating 1,600 calories and days that you're eating 2,400 calories. So let's try and get that a lot more consistent. And that took time to work out on for sure. But I'd say about last week or so, we really locked in on that whenever I gave him the macro plan. And I mean, as you can see, it's pretty solid every single day. He had a little cheat day Saturday, but you can't completely get rid of everything. You got to have like an 80-20 diet. And I would say almost 80% of the time, Jason kills it. The other 20%, I'll let him have, a couple of drinks on football days because I know that's what he enjoys and something big for him. So that's what he's been doing. As you can see, it's literally Thursday, October 24th, and he's already tracking his day for October 25th because now he already knows exactly what he needs to be eating for next week or for tomorrow. So since he's been absolutely killing that, I want to go into the process of metabolic priming. I want to incorporate more calories into his diet so we have a lot more room to work with. Because last time we checked in, like he's only down about 1.5 pounds, which is actually really good. But he's down 1.5 pounds, but I don't want to completely destroy his metabolism. Like I said, I want to go into a process called metabolic priming, so we can incorporate more calories. It gives us a lot more calories to work with. So if we go over here, he's at 5:30 today. He has an appointment at the gym after work to hear their spiel and check out pricing so he can start going to the gym, and we'll start putting on some muscle mass. And if you don't know, like muscle mass is very metabolic. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you're going to be able to burn at rest. So we'll go in the process of metabolic priming, slowly incorporate more calories into our diet, which is going to give us a lot better of a spot. And yeah, I mean, he's going to absolutely crush it. There's no way he's not. His mindset is unmatched, man. His goal is actually to lose 50 pounds by 50 years old. He's 49 right now. And yeah, we got about 6 more months until he's 50, and I think we're absolutely going to crush that goal, man. So that's Jason. Jason, if you're watching this, you're killing it, man. I'm super proud of you. And yeah, if this is something similar that you guys want to do, check out the link below. I have a macro calculator in the description if you want to use that as for reference. But at the end of the day, it really depends what your body needs, and that's what determines your macros. But I can send you some macros. It's a good reference, okay? It's a good reference. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this, motivates some of you guys. But at the end of the day, you can't rely on motivation for the rest of your life. You got to create some discipline. And that's something that Jason has completely done. And I'm so proud of him. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.